The images I'm showing you right now are what generations of children grew up believing an owl looked like. It's Halloween, and a spooky bird sitting watchfully in an old tree, whilst frequently extolling a loud hoo 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 in calling to its mate. There are 19 species of owls that live in North America, with the smallest being the elf owl, and the largest is the great gray owl. And perhaps their air of mystery hails from their being nocturnal, that is, they venture forth at night. They are astounding predators with super hearing and hunting skills, and in the entire world there are 150 species of owls. In 1978, the United States Postal Service released a set of 4 commemorative stamps showcasing these magnificent birds. Recently, my friend Paris Romero sent me 4 first-day covers with really cool cachets on them. After we take a look at these covers and clips, I will tell you a story of how Paris received these back in the 70s when they came out. So it's pretty interesting. First, I want to show you a film clip from the 1940s, which is now in the public domain. It tells us about the great gray owl, and then we'll look at the cover.
The great horned owl is found in all parts of North and South America the year round. The ear tufts resemble horns, hence the name, great horned owl. It is large, powerful, and ferocious. It is often called the tiger of the air. This great horned owl in Arizona has hatched its 2 young in an old abandoned hawk nest. Here in the Southwest, the parents often catch rabbits to feed their young. Even at this age, they are ever on the alert for dangers. If a stranger approaches, the young owl lowers and spreads its wings as if ready to attack.
Here's the Postal cover featuring the owl, the great gray. The color and composition of this stamp makes this a stunning piece of miniature art. Now, the cachet on this cover features the representation of an ancient silver coin from Greece. The owl, particularly the eyes, look very much like the great gray owl, and the great gray is the largest species in North America. The coin is the desire of many collectors, and I know I'd sure love to have one in my collection. So next is the saw-whet owl, which is the smallest owl in the Americas, and I was unable to find a clip of the saw-whet owl, but found the following clip, which is of the second smallest owl. So I think it pertains also somewhat to the saw-whet.
The screech owl is found in all parts of the United States. This one has a nest in a hollow fir tree. Its plumage matches the bark. The baby screech owl has a coat of down. When half grown, it is well feathered.
The stamp of the little saw-whet is cute and lovely, with this little bird in flight and the greenery of the forest in the background, very nicely designed. And the cachet is really cool, depicting a Southwest Hopi Kachina dancer in an owl mask. The Kachina spirits were very important as they paid homage to the sky people. Often, as with this entity, they took on the characteristics of animals around them. Now, the next of the 4 owls we're going to look at, this is the magnificent great horned owl. All owls are good hunters, but the great horned owl is a very, very aggressive and relentless hunter. It can hear a mouse in the woods several miles away, I've been told. Now, here's a film clip about that magnificent bird, and it really is cool, so let's take a close look.
A less common owl, the snowy owl, nests near the Arctic Circle. Only during severe winters do these owls go southward as far as the United States. and then usually only as far as the northern states. The snowy owl is white, except for dark markings.
Hope you enjoyed that. And lastly, we look at the barred owl, more commonly known as the hoot owl, due to the sound it makes. Now, I used to listen to them calling back and forth to each other in the darkness of my northern Michigan woodlands home, and it sounded so mournfully sad. Now, I have one more film clip that I'd like to show you, that I'd like you to take a look at. And besides the magnificent stamp showing its wings out wide, this cover also features the image of a wooden folk carving of
The barn owl sometimes nests in a hollow tree trunk. The mother bird sleeps at home during the day. Barn owls are rarely seen, although they are found throughout most of the United States. They usually hunt their prey under cover of night. The eyes of the barn owl, unlike those of most birds, are set so that it can look in only one direction without moving its head. The barn owl has keen eyes. It can see mice or other prey at great distances. Its highly sensitive ears can hear the movements of a field mouse far away. The wing feathers of an owl have a soft fringe. Such wings make no noise in flight. Thus, the prey has no warning. A baby barn owl just hatched, naked and quite helpless. Later, a white down appears. The mother barn owl starts sitting as soon as she lays the first egg. The largest in this brood is 12 days older than the smallest. Baby barn owls are always hungry. When half grown, the young still have the downy white coat, but later wing feathers appear, and also the head feathers. Here is the entire brood of 7 again a few days later. When 6 to 8 weeks old, barn owl young are ready to leave the nest.
But I want to tell you some about how Paris acquired the stamps that she sent to me. She acquired them back in the 70s when she was young. I'm not calling you old, Paris, but we were all younger in the 70s. So anyways, I believe it was the Philippines that she was in. Her dad was in the military, so she traveled around a lot. And she told me that to acquire these, it took, I think she said, 3 months to get from where she ordered them from to the Philippines where she was living. So the collection that she sent to me took her a great deal of time and effort to assemble. And Paris, I want to thank you so much for these covers. They're awesome, and I'm going to be using more of the covers and stamps in features up and coming very soon. All right, I love you all very much. Hope you enjoyed taking a look at this, and I will talk to you all real soon. God bless each and every one of you on the other side of that beautiful monitor you're sitting in front of. God bless.